We are live on YouTube. It is the Horsemen Hangout for January the 23rd of 2015. It is a
Did you
Wednesday
just say
night.
January?
Oh, it's not January. Why did I say that? September. All right, let's start it over. Hello, everyone, live on YouTube. It is the Horsemen Hangout. It's been a long time since we've been here. It is September the 23rd, 2016. I am your host, Mr. Justin. Joining me tonight is Stephen Page, who's currently muted. Please unmute yourself. Or you can just wave, whatever. Mr. Ruki V, who's eating peanut butter.
Got a nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich here for the hangout. Season premiere, fall 2015. What's going on, guys? I love you and I missed you. Missed you all.
Mr. Rue, what kind of bread do you use there?
You got some basic whole wheat bread. I've got some strawberry preserves and some peanut butter there. Some Skippy, or actually some Peter Pan peanut butter here. I'm going to enjoy this peanut butter and jelly sandwich while we talk about a bevy of topics.
All right, and I'll turn it over to Mr. Lane, introducing Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, kicking it off, buy or sell a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Well, I buy it. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It's awesome. Great sandwich still.
Great sandwich. I agree. All right, I know Stephen probably doesn't have Pope fever like we do, but the pontiff himself, Pope Francis, will be descending upon the city of Philadelphia in just a couple days, and it's causing havoc in my city in Philadelphia. So I just was wondering, basically, if Ryan or Mr. Lane, if you have any plans of going to see Pope Francis, or you're watching it on TV.
Well, maybe I might watch a little bit of it. I'm just, I have work the rest of the week, but I'll just maybe pay attention to it a little bit on television. So, I mean, it like you were just saying there, Justin, is causing a lot of havoc, quite frankly, in the Philadelphia area, because it really started last week where they closed the art museum, and the road to the art museum, they closed one section off one day, and then I think a couple days later they closed that completely off, and it's so bad. I mean, it's so bad that there's no mail being in motion at this time. And then I heard a story a few days ago. I was watching a little bit of Fox 29 a few days ago, where where people in the area might not get their iPhone 6S's later this week. So that's going to be a damper. So yeah, it's absolutely crazy. But
what's going to happen? I mean, what kind of world do we freaking live in, guys? When people can't get their new iPhone on time? What kind of world?
That's a first world problem.
Well,
it's put Philadelphia to a standstill is what's going on there.
They are literally standing still in the streets, like that movie, The Happening, right?
I actually work near an Apple store in Philly, and whenever there's a new iPhone, I always see the line when it wraps around the block. But usually, the past couple of iPhones, the lines have just been Asian people, all Asians, all four, and they don't even speak English.
Now, Justin, you're working at home, right? You work in the city, but because of the Pope, you're working at home for a couple of days, right?
Right. My office is closing Friday and Monday because you can't really even get into the city without
What about your lovely lady? Is she working or what?
She does not work in the city, but
whereabout does she work? Give us the address.
Oh, stop.
Well, buddy, she works in a hospital, but I don't think she works this weekend. I don't know. She has a weird schedule. But anyway, enough about the Pope. Sorry, Your Holiness, but let's get on to some chatter here. Last we spoke, a lot of things have happened. A 56-year-old man almost broke his body in half for the sake of pro wrestling. That is the one, the only Sting. I was surprised Mr. Lane did not have his Sting mask like he usually does.
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on. Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
It's showtime, folks.
Yeah, y'all didn't think I have it, would you? See, there's my Sting mask.
There it is. Beautiful, beautiful. So on the topic of Sting, I was just reading before the show. Someone asked him if he ever thought he would wrestle again. He's not sure, but man, he put on a hell of a. I know Mr. Rue was outspoken on, what he put his body through in that match with Rollins and Rue. I mean, he did. That's unbelievable that he would come out and take that kind of beating. A 56-year-old man. Just talk a little bit about that match and what Sting his career kind of has meant to the business.
Well, I mean, he took a lot of brutal bumps, and honestly, I've been watching his matches for since I was a kid, and I don't think he's ever, to my knowledge, ever had a physical match like that. I mean, all his matches have been pretty standard. They aren't bad by any means, but they're pretty cookie cutter. He's more of a character, not a bad wrestler, but not by no means was he a physical or hardcore type wrestler. And he was taking some really strong bumps that he didn't take at 26, let alone 56. And his body paid the price for it. But my hat's off to him. You see my hat is not on my head. It is actually off to Sting because, at that age, it's unbelievable. And he had a hell of a match with Seth Rollins. A couple of my friends online were complaining, saying that WWE forced him to do that style of match. Seth Rollins forced him to do that style of match. Unless you're behind closed doors, you don't know what the deal is. In my opinion, when matches like that are put together, it's usually a combination of the boss, the agent. It looks like Triple H guy has a hat on.
He just took his hat off while you're talking.
He's not taking his hat off. Oh, he's taking it off.
Right.
Flapping his all beef patty, no more. Looks like. All right. So what I was saying was, a lot of people were blaming, Sting shouldn't have been doing that. I mean, I don't really look at it that way. I mean, he took some table bumps, he took some brutal bumps, but unless you're behind closed doors, you don't know who put the match together. Of course, an agent had a part in it, and Seth Rollins, from all accounts, is not an asshole. So I wouldn't think that Seth Rollins is forcing a 56-year-old legend to do stuff he doesn't want to do. So I would say no one really is to blame in terms of that. My hat's off once again to Sting, and he just proved his worth. And obviously, when Stephanie McMahon said in a pre-tape, caught it, a future Hall of Famer, he will be inducted into the Hall of Fame, whether it be this WrestleMania or the following one for sure. So
okay, well, let me turn it over right now to Mr. Stephen Page, because you mentioned this WrestleMania, next WrestleMania. Steve, before you talk about Sting, do you want to make? I heard an announcement on your YouTube video, but do you want to make an official announcement to the Horsemen Hangout regarding your plans to bring a possible vacation?
Yes, I am heading to Dallas for WrestleMania. I have my plane tickets bought.
what?
No Mania tickets yet because they haven't gone on sale. Unless you want to pay outrageous prices to these people that have season tickets at Texas Stadium. Apparently, they have the rights to sell them before WWE puts them on sale. But
Well,
I'm not going to go pay those prices.
2 of the times I did it, I did the travel package. Is that what you're gonna do?
That's what I'm planning on doing, yeah.
Like WWE will it's your hotel and all the access and everything like that. So all you have to do is pay for your that and the airfare, I guess, right? That should be good. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. But yeah, that's why Rue just brought up if Sting might get inducted this year. They may do it. They may do it or next year, I guess.
Well, I would say if he does end up retiring, he'll definitely get inducted this year. But if he doesn't retire, he'll probably have a match, possibly with Undertaker.
Yeah. Mr. Lane, you are our resident WCW historian, a fanboy from the olden days. How did it feel to see Sting out there? And was it worth the wait? I guess it wasn't his first match in WWE, but it's a lot more, I guess, cooler than the match with Triple H. But
you know what? This was his third match, I think, in WWE, if I'm correct. On televised television. I know he had 2 pay-per-view matches. He had 2 pay-per-view matches, which he both
what am I
lost.
missing?
He wrestled in a tag match with John Cena against I think it was Rollins and who was his partner? Oh boy, Wait a minute. It was Rollins and somebody else.
It was a tag match they made on Raw a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah, because I know it was. I forget who it was. I'm sorry, but as far as this match was concerned, I mean, Sting brought out a great performance. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it was a solid match. I'm a little concerned about his career a little bit as a fan. I want to know if he will wrestle again. A lot of fans have been asking for Sting Undertaker for years and years and years. Even the night after WrestleMania, fans were asking, you know, when Renee Young interviewed Sting the night after WrestleMania, fans wanted to see Undertaker and Sting. That's been a match that I think everybody really since the Monday Night Wars have concluded, and they've been concluded now for some time, as we all know. You know, let's see if we see a Sting Undertaker match or not. I don't know, but that should be Sting's last match, in my opinion. But I don't know if it'll happen. Excuse me, but you know, I would say 50-50, but I hope it does. You know, as a wrestling fan, as all us wrestling purist fans, I would love to see that match. It would be an epic match, and I think it should be the last match for both of those guys, The Undertaker and Sting, in my opinion. The Undertaker's an icon in his own right. Sting is an icon in his own right. So, but like I was texting to Rue, I'm just gonna get to the point with if I may talk about the two matches that Rollins had. I knew for a fact, and Ryan already knows this. I told him straight up that Cena was gonna win the U.S. Championship and retain his World Heavyweight Championship, and that's exactly what happened. So. I knew Sting, for some reason, I would have loved to have seen Sting win the World Heavyweight Championship, have a brief run with it, but it's just not in the cards for Sting, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But I knew for some weird reason he wasn't going to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Rollins was at least going to get out of there with one title.
Mr. Lane,
yes.
Mr. Lane, interesting thought here. If he does indeed wrestle one more time, as the cliche goes, or the chant goes, and he does wrestle The Undertaker, is he really going to go 0-3? I mean, honestly, I think Undertaker should do the honors and be, I mean, the streak's already broken. Sting hasn't won a WWE match. What a way to go out.
Well, he did win.
Undertaker at WrestleMania.
He did technically, not to correct you there, bro, but he did win a WWE match, tag team match.
Yeah,
he didn't win in singles, is what you're saying.
Gotcha, yeah.
But he did win with Cena in a tag match. I know it was on Raw, and the Raw fans had a chance to see Sting wrestle, which was a great thing.
Point of it is, I think, you know, if I were to go with my gut, I think he's done. He suffered a very serious injury. They're being kind of hush-hush about it because I kind of think that where it's leading to is he's going to be on Raw to announce his retirement eventually. But if we're lucky and that doesn't happen, that final match will be with Taker, and I think the right thing to do would be to have him defeat The Undertaker. Will WWE's ego allow that, to a WCW guy to defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania? Probably not, but that's the right thing to do. And just Rue's opinion here, Mr. Lane. That's all.
If you were a bookie, how would you book the match?
If I were a cookie?
A booker, like a booker for the match. If you were a wrestling booker, like how would you book the match with Sting and The Undertaker? You said you would have Sting win. Is that what you're saying?
I would have Sting win. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would let them do their jobs. I wouldn't do too much in terms of. I mean, I'm not gonna go play by play.
How long would the match be, if you don't mind me asking? Would you?
Oh God, I would say since they're both Taker's probably gonna be 50. And Sting's 56. I would say about 20 minutes, and I would say Sting goes over after hitting The Undertaker with 4 Scorpion Death drops, not the sharpshooter, but the Scorpion Death drop. He hits him with like 4 or 5 of them in a row.
Okay.
Maybe 5 of them, and he keeps and on the 5th one, then he finally pins him. That's how I'll book it.
All right. Hey, not a bad idea, but you know what? I think the chances, unfortunately, are going to be very slim if Sting is legitimately hurt, like a lot of people have been saying. I mean, it's a shame that he got hurt like that, but I heard it was I might be wrong on this, but I think he might have gotten hurt when he took that power bomb thingy on the turnbuckle. I don't know how he got.
Oh, you're correct.
Turnbuckle bombs. He said that was what it was.
That's
Yeah.
what I heard.
On his tingling in his back or something.
Right.
Hey, what's this thing? I was gonna ask you guys. I also saw today that Daniel Bryan thinks he's pretty close to coming back.
Wow.
Did anybody else hear?
That's interesting.
That's pretty exciting. You know, I'll write it here on the board, my boogie board here. Danny, can y'all see that?
You're gonna steal my
serious?
material.
Are you serious right now? What on earth, Mr. Host? Mr. Host, what are you doing? What?
Danny Bryan.
Holy!
There
Oh
you
my!
go.
We've got dueling boogie boards.
Oh, it's on my face. Look at that. It is on my face.
Nice.
Dance around, Just see if it stays with you. Really get into it. Look at that. Look at it. Follow him around.
Yes. I just found this app. All right. How do I clear this shit? Is it gonna be staying on me the whole time?
Hold on. Let's see.
Erased. Oh, here it is. Trash. There you go.
There it is.
Huh,
I might have to do this myself here. Wait a minute.
It's called a draw.
Yeah, I see it. I see it right here.
It's one that's called Stamp.
I see it.
See lightning. Let me see it. Whoa.
Yep, I'm just writing it right
Drawing
here.
on me. You're drawing on my face.
Is that Mr. Lane drawing?
You're drawing on me.
Oh no!
Get it off. Get it off.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
It's off.
Mr.
My
Lane,
bad.
hold on. I have an idea. Mr. Lane, did you make that? Yes, or did you draw that?
I
yes?
made it. I made
Okay,
it.
now wait a minute. You have to do this. Come on, for old time WCW's sake. Get the spray paint can and do NWO on Justin's face. Spray paint the NWO on Justin's face.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
Do it. Yeah, it's a great idea. Do it.
Oh, look at him. Oh no.
Wait till he's there and then spray paint that. That host's face.
You know what?
Wait. You gotta do it on my back.
What in the what? Oh, he's stripping naked in the Villanova bathroom. Yeah, right. Yeah, do it on the back like they did the Piper.
Oh,
man. Right now.
I can't do it. It's got to be on the face for some weird reason. It says searching for a face. You know, I'll do it on my face then.
No. Do it on Justin's face. Do it on Justin's face right now.
All right.
Well, put her clothes back on, host. Put them back on.
Put that Slim Jim away.
I thought that would be funny.
Hold on here. Oh, there we go. And
for life. For life.
This is so much fun.
Oh, look at that. That is a throwback.
Good penmanship.
Yeah, thank you.
Somebody hit the music.
Nah.
Give me some NWO right here, right there.
All right. Well, let me leave Justin alone here. I've had my fun with this, so let's proceed with the show already. I mean, we've had our fun. You did your drawing. I did my drawing. So let's proceed with the show here. What else did you have in mind of talking about here, Daniel Bryan?
Well, this is what I had in mind. This is what I have to say to you.
I can't see it. Wait.
I see what he did. I see what he did.
All right.
Told him to suck it.
Look. Are you serious?
All right.
In a Villanova bathroom, no.
No.
One Villanova bathroom that they have.
The Villanova. All right.
And you're doing that alumni proud there, Justin. They must be real proud of you.
Host. I got a funny thing that I saw today. Somebody posted a Simpson quote, and I remember it. I remember in an episode, Barney was like drunk, and Homer was asking Barney. Zorzi would know this. Mr. Zorzi would know this. Homer was asking Barney.
Yes, he sent me that.
What happened to something?
Villanova.
Yeah, he said like he had a speech in Villanova or something.
Yeah, Barney said that. Yeah, I don't know why we thought of that. I think one of the writers or something had like a kid that went to Nova and they wrote it into the show. I don't know.
Speech of Villanova, Homer.
Mr. Lane.
Yes, what's up?
Switching subjects. If I would have told you that at the beginning of the season that the two worst teams in Major League Baseball would be the Phillies and the Braves, would you believe me?
Well, you know what? I partially believe it now because, see, the Braves, I don't know what the heck happened with the Braves, though. When you lose, and I'm gonna be straight to the point here, ladies and gentlemen in Braves country, this is what happens when you lose arguably the best closer in the business in Craig Kimbrell. The bullpen is going to be so scrutinized. It's been so scrutinized really from day one. I mean...
Yeah, but they would have been bad with Kimbrell, too. I mean, they would have been better, but...
Well, I'm just saying because, you know, we got rid of him prior to opening day. We traded him and Melvin Upton, who really, unfortunately for Braves country, most Brave fans will say this, basically he stunk up the joint, as they say, you know, with Melvin Upton. See, that was basically a John Hart move that completely backfired on him. It looked like he was supposed to be the best, like arguably a solid center fielder. It didn't work out the way it was supposed to work. It didn't work. So, having said all that, basically, you know, it was an awful.
I feel your pain there, Mr. Lane. We
Thank
feel
you.
your pain in Boston.
Well, Mr. Page,
Our Red Sox are just as bad.
Mr. Page, I got to ask you. What are you guys doing to cheat? How are you 2-0 right now? What's your new thing that you guys are doing?
Nothing. It's called winning.
You know, I got no room to talk because my team's 0-2, so I'll just stray away from
Yeah,
football.
I saw that Philly-Dallas game. I wouldn't be talking there, buddy.
Mr. Zorzi.
Maybe you should try doing stuff.
Ooh.
I think Mr. Zorzi's still celebrating from the Dallas game. That's where he is right now.
Yeah, he shouldn't be celebrating too hard. I mean, they didn't look much better.
Well, and their quarterback's hurt now for 6 weeks or whatever he's hurt for.
Well, that was a winnable game for the Eagles. Quite frankly, you know, it was a game right there for them. But unfortunately, they turned the ball over too much, and terrible.
But it's been a couple good weeks for the NFL. It's interesting weeks, but Mr. Rue is not here.
Well, I think it was funny, you know, Buffalo was going for the world record of noise in the stadium, and the Patriots went out there and hushed them up pretty good.
Yeah, they lost. What was I going to say? Oh, I heard something today. Yo, could you mute, please? I don't know Rue, are you there? It's weird. Like, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time has always been Kurt Angle, always. And I really want him to come back to WWE. Did you guys hear there's like a murder charge against his brother now? Like, did you see that, Rue?
No, I did not.
What?
Kurt Angle's brother has like murder charges now against him.
Yeah, that wasn't Eric Angle. That was his other brother. Apparently, he's got problems. I just assumed he had problems because he confessed to the cops that, the argument was over a bottle of vodka or something. And then he pushed her. He put his foot into her back and pulled hard or something. What do you think, Halloween?
Halloween's a pretty cat. Whoa, look at his eyes.
Yeah, she's nice.
Is she getting ready for Halloween?
Yeah, she's nice. She's ready. She's ready for the Halloween. Say hello to Stephen Page, Halloween. No?
It had the sound.
No. But anyway, yeah, Kurt Angle's brother's nuts.
No, it's just like there's always something weird happening with the whole family. Even Kurt like has weird stuff. Every year there's something. I don't know. It's just a strange story. But anyway, other thing I want to talk about, big news yesterday, breaking overnight, Hall of Fame catcher from the New York Yankees, Yogi Berra, passed away. Known for his funny, witty his sayings, I guess you could say. He won 12 or 10 World Series with the Yankees, which when I heard that again, I couldn't believe it. For one person in 10 World Series.
Rest in peace, Yogi Berra.
Well, he also he had a lot to do with the Mets and the Yankees. You know,
Yeah,
like you just said.
He managed the Mets, right? He managed
Correct. 1973 New York Mets. They lost to the Oakland A's that year, but this was like their second time they ever in the World Series.
I believe he managed Mr. Seaver, Tom Seaver there.
Yeah, and Willie Mays was on that team as well for the '73 Mets as well. The late,
Correct. That was the tail end of his career.
Mm-hmm. I think it was his last year at the time, 1973. So, but yeah, rest in peace, Yogi. God bless you, man.
His daughter actually tweets. She's got a Twitter account, or no, his granddaughter, Lindsay Barris. Pretty good account. But Mr. Lane, do you have any Yogiisms for us?
It ain't over till it's over. The game is let's see, 90% mental, 10% physical, something like that's one of his sayings basically.
Well, that would make sense. It's 90% mental, 50. The other half is physical.
If you see a fork in the road, take it.
Yeah, take it there.
Now I'm curious about that quote, Mr. Lane. Let's break down that quote, shall we? If you see a fork in the road, take it. And what is he saying? If you see a fork laying on the road, you take it and you eat salad with it?
Something like that, man. Or see, I forget. There was a quote that where it was where you can't eat soup with a fork or something like that. I don't know. It might have been somebody else, but Yogi was one of the best baseball minds in the history of the sport. No doubt about it. He also learned, and if you ever go to Yankee Stadium, and I'm going to say this, I've been to Yankee Stadium twice, to new Yankee Stadium. There's also, I'm going to give you all a pop quiz. I'm going to challenge you guys to a baseball question. Who was the other New York Yankee that wore number 8 beyond Yogi Berra? This guy was his mentor.
Yogi Berra's mentor?
Yeah, he wore the same number. He also was a catcher.
Not Thurman Munson.
No.
He was a catcher for the Yankees?
He was a catcher for the Yankees back in the old days.
Before our time.
Yes. He played. I'll give you a hint. He played in the same era as Joe DiMaggio.
Hamilton.
Right. So you're talking the 30s-ish era.
Correct.
There. Mr. Justin.
Who was the catcher? I know. I should. Who was the? I read the biography of Joe DiMaggio. I should know this. Yeah, give it to me.
All right. Now, have you ever heard of a player by the name of Bill Dickey by any chance?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Now he was Yogi Berra's mentor. He taught Yogi Berra how to catch.
He was a manager after, wasn't he, Bill Dickey? I think he was a manager.
I think so. I could be wrong, but I know he was a catcher. Prior to Yogi Berra, he played in the same era as Joe DiMaggio, and I think Lou Gehrig. I might be wrong on that, but with Bill Dickey, he was one of the best Yankees of all time. His numbers also in Monument Park. So basically,
guys, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll be right back. All right.
All right, man. But as I was saying, when you go to the new Yankee Stadium, there's 2 number 8s. One is of Yogi Berra. The other one is Bill Dickey. That's all I was just trying to say.
I did not know that they had 2.
They had 2 number 8s at Monument Park.
Yeah. I can't believe that they retired Posada and Pettit's number too.
I heard about that too.
They're great Yankees, but wow, they're really retiring everybody's number.
Yeah, well, if you're loyal and you win and you live up to the expectations and the hype of being in Yankee pinstripes, yes, you'll earn that number.
Yeah, but Pettit also cheated, and it was proven that he cheated.
Well, if it wasn't for Andy Pettit, I partially agree with what you're saying, but if it wasn't for his contributions in that '96 playoffs, because he was money in 1996. I mean, this was when the Yankees ended at the time an 18-year World Series drought. They had not prior to that was 1978. That was the previous World Series.
They didn't win it for 18 years.
Yeah, during that time, man.
Yeah, 18 years. Try 86 years.
Yeah, and try the Phillies only won 2 times since 1883. Not good. But anyway, so yeah, R.I.P. Yogi Berra, one of the great all-time greats there. Got to see his plaque at the Hall of Fame when I went this summer to see. Speaking of summer, where the hell did summer go? It's fall now, and it's a little brisk out here.
Yeah, I think today is the first day of fall, if I'm correct.
Today or tomorrow? I'm not sure.
I think it is today. Let me just.
Well, it was like 70 degrees where I was today, so it really didn't feel like fall where I am. So.
Hold on a minute. Let me. When is the first day of fall?
Fall begins September 23rd and ends December 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you all see that?
Fall ends December 20th? Well, I didn't know winter starts December 21st. Thought it was like sooner than that.
Can you all see that? I'm sorry.
Did you get the new iOS 9?
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, yes, I did.
I downloaded it too. I also have that.
Now, what do you think of it? Because I love the iOS actually. I think it's much more cleaner. It's much more nicer. If you have like a smaller iPhone, like a 16 gig iPhone, it shouldn't take up as much space as previous updates. See, that was one of the issues that Apple had addressed, prior to that update. So, and I love the iOS 9. See, another feature.
Did you guys have to get rid of all your pictures to download that?
No.
I have a 64 gig, so I don't have to. I have a lot of space on mine.
All right,
I used to do that. My last phone, I had to get rid of all my pictures.
Okay, I'm going to show you all a feature right here. If y'all could see that, there's CarPlay.
What in the world?
Yeah, this is my iPhone right here, and you can go to battery. Go to battery right there. And the cool part I like is if you're on low battery mode, you can tap that. You probably know about this, Justin, right?
It reminds me, it says, would you like to go on low power mode? I haven't used it really.
And if you do that, the iPhone right there, if you take a look right there, the color will change from black to yellow.
Ah.
So
that's conserve your power.
Yeah, it saves your power. It's awesome. That's one of my personal favorite features. Now, I think with CarPlay, let me see if I have CarPlay here. 1 second here. All right, go to General. Yeah, there's CarPlay right here. Now, if you go to CarPlay, it'll let you know either Bluetooth or USB. So I think it depends on your vehicle model. So, if you can do that. See, my steering wheel on my current truck doesn't have this feature. I don't know about your car or not, but I don't know.
Wait. What is this CarPlay?
It's called CarPlay, where if you can connect either to Bluetooth or USB. You see that icon right there where you have the where you talk.
Yes.
You see that right there.
I do have that. Yeah.
Yeah. See if you can connect that to your car or not. But
all right. Yeah. I usually plug mine in and I connect that way, like USB. But it would be cool if I could do it just over Bluetooth.
Yeah, because my 2005 Tacoma doesn't have that at this time, so I'm in negotiations. I'm just going to say this much: I'm in negotiations on a potential vehicle at this point. I'm not going to say any more right now, so don't say any more. I'm not saying any more. I'll let you. Whenever I know something, I'll probably tell you all a little later.
All right. Well, there you have it. The bills have been. There's a potential new vehicle in the Lane family.
Maybe.
So we'll hear about that maybe in the coming weeks. I wish you luck with your vehicle search, though.
Yeah, I'm doing my homework as we speak. So yeah, we'll see about that. Now, all right, what's on the agenda here? Because I have my Sports Illustrated here. I have the Sports Illustrated football preview, and as if you all could see this, guess who they got in the Super Bowl right there? Ravens and Seahawks.
They're both 0-2.
Which is kind of weird. Let me see here. They have and I know Sports Illustrated is a little inaccurate, but if you could see that right there, they have the let me see here. They have the Ravens beating the Patriots in the playoffs, but I think it's wide open still. I still think it's wide open. I think the Patriots, like it or not, and I'm going to say this, Steve's shaking his head. I know you're shaking your head there, bro, but The Patriots, I think, are the team to beat in that conference, like it or not. Like it or not. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. But the Patriots are the team to beat.
You hate us because you ain't us.
I was going to say, they're the team to beat in the AFC until someone beats them. Same thing with the Cowboys, like it or not, even despite their injuries and whatnot. So, oh, my. We got Mr. Smiley Gibbons on the show?
Hello. Hello, Mr. Lane. It's been so long
What's up?
since I've seen you.
Oh,
How are
yeah.
you doing? Well, you're looking very sharp today. If I was a woman, I'd make out with you right now.
Okay.
Smiley, how was
Smiley Gibbons getting the new iPhone 6.
Ooh, and now who's this right here? Who's this guy with the cool ghetto hat there and everything? He looks like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Straight out of Compton. Yeah, straight out of Westchester County. How are you, Stephen Page? How do I know his name? I don't know. How the hell did I know his name? Stephen Page, how the hell are you?
I am good, Smiley. I'm very good.
Pleasure and an honor to meet you. Just a nice smiley face. That's what I like. That's why they call me Smiley. And I see you just smiling. Oh my.
Smiley, what about me?
What's that now?
What about me?
Who put what in the who now?
You didn't say hi to me, Smiley.
Oh Jesus, where my man is? How are you, Miss?
You all right, Smiley?
I was watching a little earlier, and I saw you lift up your shirt. I thought I was watching an episode of, Full House when Uncle Jesse just bears all. Remember Jesse and the Rippers, the band, when he came down from the ceiling? Oh my God, how stupid was that? Oh God, Jesse and the Rippers. Mr. Lane, do you remember Full House?
Yes, I do.
Oh God, yeah.
Smiley, you looks like you got a tan this summer. Did you spend a lot of time out in the sun?
I took a nice trip down to Laguna Beach. I laid out and followed all the stars, celebrities, and of course my number one celebrity, Joan Rivers.
She's dead.
Let's move on. I thought that was Joan Rivers. I guess that was a prune. Sun-kissed prune. Oh, Jesus. I can't tell the difference. Oh, Jesus.
All right, Mr. Lane,
What's up?
I would like you to give your Super Bowl prediction to us now.
The Super Bowl prediction of the 50th Super Bowl. You know what? I'm going to go with the easy route. I'm going to go with the Patriots, unfortunately. I'm going to pick the Patriots until someone beats them, and the Green Bay Packers. Packers-Patriots Super Bowl 31 rematch. So
right.
I'm going to go with that. That's my safe pick.
Two teams that are playing well right now. Before I go to Steve, I'll go to Smiley, your Super Bowl pick.
New York, New Jersey Hitman. Ooh, are they just strong on the offense? And you've never seen...
Smiley, you know why we're laughing at you?
I'd like to know.
Because the team that you're talking about only was in existence for 1 year. That league doesn't exist.
That's the XFL.
So this is you guys just like bullying me around, huh? Like back in high school? When I was in high school in Westchester County, I had an Italian boy. I had a Wisconsin boy like that. I had an African-American gentleman who used to bully me constantly. It was horrible. Just the worst of times. But I rose up. I became who I am today.
Oh, yeah. That's very impressive what you are today.
Don't laugh at me, because I love you. But not too much, and not like that. No, I just love you as friends. And you pay me to be on here, sir. Oh, Mr. Lane, do grace us with your knowledge. Go.
Well, that was so XFL, man. I know. I think it was the LA team that won the XFL the only year of existence, and I think it was a Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback by the name of Tommy Maddox.
Yes.
Who was part of that winning team, if I recall correctly. I mean, he had a great run with the Steelers at the time, but
Yeah.
Like I said, and you heard it here first, I'm just going to say for the Super Bowl prediction, I'm going to write it down. Y'all could do a screenshot at this.
Mr. Lane, are you playing with your PP?
I'm just
Playing with your PP,
doing-
admit it.
no, man. I'm not doing that. All
You're
right.
not doing what?
Playing with my boogie boards. I'm playing with my boogie board. Here it is. Read them and
Trying
read
to get him to say it.
right there. Right there. Super Bowl 50. Patriots versus Packers.
There's Packers. Now, who wins?
Super Bowl 50. Seattle. I think. I don't know if Seattle's going to win their own division. If there's a team that might surprise in the NFC, I'm going to say it out loud. The Arizona Cardinals. I think Arizona, if Carson Palmer stays healthy, they're serious contenders in the NFC. Will they go to the Super Bowl? I don't know, but I wouldn't go that far. But
Okay.
I'm looking at the SI. I'm just going to read the SI stuff, and Smiley Gibbons can listen with us here.
I will.
The division winners they got here. They got the Patriots winning the AFC East. They got the Ravens winning the North. The Colts winning the South. Broncos winning the West. And then here they got the Eagles, believe it or not, winning the NFC East. I have to, with all due respect to Justin and Eagle fans everywhere that watch this, I have to respectfully disagree with that. Yes, Smiley.
Why do we think Stephen Page's private parts? He pressed his private. Oh, his finger. My mistake.
No.
I'm sorry. I thought it was his private part. Mr. Lane, continue. Sorry.
Anyways, I with all due respect, I think SI got this one wrong. I think it's the Cowboys division in the East until someone beats them. The Packers, I agree with that. The Panthers, I think it's still their South division. And I still think it's Seattle's division to win, but I think I will not be surprised if the Arizona Cardinals win the NFC West. I'm just being straight up honest. I think the Cardinals could win that division if Seattle does not do good.
Okay, Mr. Lane, we got your pick. All right, I'm gonna go to what, Smiley?
I said, get the hook. He is long-winded. Ooh.
All right, Stephen Page, do you have a Super Bowl pick?
I will go with the Super Bowl rematch from last year, Seattle and New England.
Seattle, New England? Okay. As for my pick, I am going to go. I also wanted to pick Seattle because I think that they, with Cam Chancellor back, they will bounce back. So I wanted to go Seattle, and in the AFC, I don't want to make the popular pick because I don't want to, I don't want to endorse cheaters. So I will go. It's rolling its eyes. I'll go to the Seahawks in the NFC, and in the AFC. I wouldn't normally think about the Broncos, but I think Peyton Manning's getting a little too old. Mr. Lane, he looks kind of weak at times. So I will have to go with the New York Jets. You heard it, folks. The New York Jets. No, I take that back. That's a dumb pick. They have no quarterback. Ryan Fitzpatrick's not good. I'll pick the Patriots, but I don't want to pick the same as Stevens. I can't. He screwed me now. Damn. All right, we'll come back to that.
You want to pick like the Steelers or the Colts, maybe? You want to think?
No, because the Colts look bad, and I don't like the Steelers. They've got a shot, but I hate Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So,
let's see here. I'm looking at
contenders, and I keep knocking off like the Ravens. I keep knocking off, the Chargers. I can't see anybody else. I'm taking the divisions here. Houston. You got Tennessee. No. I don't see that many good teams in my mind. It's a Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna look back on this podcast. And one of the names I just are gonna make it to the Super Bowl. So, what was that? Miley, where are you?
Where am I? Take a look around, dummy. Look at this. This is my tribute to the pontiff. Check this out. This is a life-size replica of the Pope. Check him out. Check him out right here. I bless you. I bless you. I bless you. I bless you. He blesses us all. The Pope's in town, everybody. The Pope's in town. Who's ready for the Pope? Who gets your candy? Cameras out. Kiss his ring. Kiss his butt. Whatever you want.
All right, Pontus. Lastly, I want to know if you guys are up for Promo Mania tonight.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, we're going to bring back the format where we're going to pick a page.
Pick a Stephen Page. I'll pick a Stephen Page. He's sitting right there, looking at us from a weird angle. Look at that angle.
Shut up, Smiley. All right, so here's the WWE Encyclopedia, and we're going to pick a page number, and you get to pick somebody from that page. So, again, we're going to pick from page, we're going to start on page 10, page 10, ending with page 4. Hold on. 10 to 373. 10 to 373. You pick a page. Mr. Lane, go first.
Okay, from page 10 to 373.
Yeah. You get the whole page though. You get 2 pages. So.
Okay. 444.
Ooh, that's your father's spatting hammers, isn't it? How ironic is how stupid is that?
No, between 10 and 370.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. 210. 210. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. I was trying to think of an oddity number. So
I was gonna say. All right. All right, Mr. Lane. Here you go. On your page, you have Quang. You have Kyle Da. You have La Familia. La Resistance. Lance Cade. Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch. Lance Cassidy. Lance Storm. Or Lanny Poffo. See that, Smiley? Lanny Poffo.
I do love the genius.
Can you make do with that, Mr. Lane?
Oh yeah, I think I know the one I could do. It's probably an easy one, but let's see.
All right, Smiley, give me a page number 10 to 377 or 390. 300. You want? Pick a number from 10 to 375.
Oh, 361, yeah.
Okay.
361.
361.
361.
Now pick another number. You picked a bad page. Pick another number.
362.
I think we need Justin back. I think we need Ryan back. I think Smiley needs to go away.
Oh my.
All right.
Shut your
All right,
pie.
Smiley, you got a good page here.
Tell
All
Stephen
right.
Page to shut his old pie hole.
All right, Smiley. Smiley, stop abusing our guest. Well, you're the guest. But anyway, you can be either Vicky Guerrero, Vern Gagne, Velvet McIntyre, Vance Archer, the Valiant Brothers, or the one that I think you should be, Val Venus.
Ooh.
I'll let you pick there.
Oh, should I tell you my pick, or?
Hold on, Steve, do you want in? Do you want to do this?
Yeah, I'll do it.
There?
I'll pick page 31.
You probably have this. You probably know that.
Actually, no, I don't have that version. I have the first version. That's the second one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I picked 31 because that's what I turned since we last met. Is 31.
Happy birthday. You have either the Beast, who the hell's that? The Bella Twins, Bertha Faye, Beaver Cleavage, the Berserker, one of my favorites from the 90s,
Ooh, huff, huff,
Beth,
huff.
Beth Phoenix, or the Beverly Brothers. What are the Beverly Brothers? Those are classic. All right, my turn. I'm going to pick 122. All right, I have either Farmer Pete. Who the hell is Farmer Pete? Did you guys ever hear of Farmer Pete?
Farmer Pete, the famous New Jersey son.
No.
I think that's my
Farmer Pete.
Farmer Pete.
Never heard of him.
Ooh, I'm having flashbacks.
All right, is Farmer Pete Full-Blooded Italians, FBI, Fatu, Fishman, Flash Funk, Flying Fred Curry, or Finley? There's a couple good ones in there.
Speed it up. Hit the Jeopardy music, Mr. Lane.
Jeopardy
All right.
music. I had something else.
All right, I'll go first. All right, where's my prop here? My name is this is awful. My name is Finley, and I come to the WWE because I only want one thing, and that one thing is to be in a room with you, Mr. Lane, and I love to fight. And my name is Finley, and I have the most generic gimmick of all time. I'm an Irishman who likes to fight, and that's going to get me over with the WWE Universe. Everyone will like me, and I will eventually be a main eventer until I go back and work in talent relations under the McMahons. But I like to fight. All right, that's me.
All
right.
Sounds like Colin Farrell to me.
What?
I said it sounds like Colin Farrell.
All right, Smiley. If you wanna, you can do your shtick here. Go ahead.
All right, I've chosen Mr. Val Venus.
Oh God.
Chosen
I
Mr.
wanna-
Val Venus. Here we go. Hello, ladies. I've got some advice for you ladies. This holiday season, I've got some advice. Well, first of all, I have an explanation. I got 2 legs under this torso. 2 whole legs on this torso. Not talking about chicken legs. I'm talking about Smiley Gibbons' legs. I'm sorry, Val Venus' legs. One leg is called Thanksgiving. The other leg is called New Year's. So, ladies, why don't you visit me between the holidays? If you know what I'm saying. Stop in, Popeye. 10 minutes. 10 minutes of pop. I don't know what.
All right, Smiley. Smiley, you got the line down. You sound nothing like him, though. You have the hair and the jokes, but you sound nothing like him. I don't know. All right, Steve, do you want to do yours?
I don't do impressions. I don't do them.
Steve, who do you got?
I don't know. I have a horrible selection to choose from.
I forget yours.
The Berserker, the Bella Twins, Bertha Faye. Did Bertha Faye even talk?
A little bit.
Harvey Whippleman did, right? Whippleman did.
That's what I thought. Harvey Whippleman talked for her.
Yeah, I know Berserker did that.
I guess I'll do the Bella Twins, I guess. I'm going to have to. It's
All right,
reload.
Reload.
Come on, Mickey. You can look, but you can't touch? I don't know.
All right. You gotta get a little girlier.
I picked a horrible page.
All right.
You picked a Stephen page.
Oh, Smiley Gibbons. Like, I've never heard
You are
my name used in that way before.
You are
You're
stuck at
so
that
original.
page. You are stuck at that page for life.
All right, closing it out, Mr. Lane, go ahead.
All right. Hold on a second. I'm going to play a little bit of music here.
He's getting into it. He's doing it. Hey, look at this. Look at him now. I can't believe this. Look at this. Look at him go.
Smiley.
Hey, he's getting into it.
Can you all hear that or no?
Not the music, no.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear
Play a
nothing.
little video, but if I could be serious for a minute. I am from Canada. My name is Lance Storm. I'm from Canada. And this year, the Toronto Blue Jays will win baseball's championship and bring it back to Canada since the first time when Joe Carter beat the Philadelphia Phillies to win that World Series. Canada will once again win the World Series. We have David Price. We have R.A. Dickey, Mark Burley. We have the power of Batista, Pilar. We have Donaldson, who is our MVP. I'm very serious. The Blue Jays will win the World Series. We'll bring baseball back to Canada. Bring it back to Vancouver. Bring it back to Montreal. Maybe Quebec. And Canada. The Blue Jays will be back on top.
Okay, your minute's up.
All right.
Oh, this is the worst promo mania ever. Oh, God, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, God.
All right, maybe next time we won't do the encyclopedia
This is
thing.
bad.
We'll just say there's no winner for this one. Seeing that we all cut a promo, Mr. Lane cut a promo on baseball using Lance Storm skin. that was actually pretty creative. I got to give it to him. But no, I will say there's no winner tonight. We'll be back at it next week with some promo mania. I didn't get a chance.
I have one host if I had done the dance, the shake my ass dance.
You would have won. Yeah, I would have sent you WWE replica belt for the championship.
If I could angle my phone, I would, but I can't do that.
Maybe
much.
next week. All right. Well, like I said, I wasn't that prepared this week. I didn't have trivia or anything. But next week, I promise, we'll have all the fun and joy that we normally have. And Smiley, I have a request of you. Get the hell out of here and tell Tony that we miss him. We'd rather
Please
have
never have Smiley Gibbons on ever again.
Oh!
Mr. Page, you can take a long walk off a short cliff.
Oh,
Okay. Smiley's in a bad mood and in a bad way right now.
Take your medication, Smiley. Take your medication.
Stephen, now listen, Page. Let me tell you. Let me give you a piece of my mind, Stephen Page. Let me tell you what I think about you. I think that you are unquestionably one of the...
Oh, no.
He's got narcolepsy? I think he fell asleep.
Who knows?
That was weird. Just booted me out. I'm back.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Host, I think we should end this.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either, but I'm going to say my final thoughts, and I just want to say thank you for having me on here.
All right.
As always.
Hey, no problem. Mr. Rucci, any final thoughts? No, he's gone. Mr. Lane, final thoughts?
Well, I'm glad we did the show for the first time in close to about a month, so I'm glad we did this show, got some football, wrestling, all the current events going on the show. I look forward to doing it again, so I'm glad I was glad to be a part of it tonight.
Yes, I'm glad you guys could all share in it, and I'll just add A lot of good things happening here in the fall. Some good TV shows to catch. I saw The Muppets last night. The premiere was very funny. Tonight, South Park episode 2 is going to be on. It's on right now. I'm going to catch that. Also, if you guys have Netflix and you like gangster kind of shoot 'em up shows, Narcos is a really good movie. Series on Netflix. And also, of course, I didn't get a chance to talk baseball, but even though the Phillies stink, I'm extremely excited about the playoffs because with all with the Mets, the Cubs, the Blue Jays, all these new teams, it brings a lot of excitement, a lot of young players, and the Rangers also with Cole Hamels. So I'm really looking forward to watching playoffs. But anyway, that's all we have tonight.
Playoffs.
All right, guys. Time to go to bed. But take care. See you guys next. Talk to you later. Later.